Are probably here because you feel less than respected by your clients. You are answering messages at all hours of the night. You are feeling hella fucking burnt out. So I've built a boundary blueprint guide for you that I'm going to walk you through today. The biggest thing that I can let you know with this guide is just it's going to be uncomfortable to implement it. Full transparency. It's going to take some mindset shift work on your part. I'm just trying to get it to share on my screen here. Hang on one sec. This is not working. Too many tabs open. Go. All right, hopefully it's showing up now. If not, so first and foremost, you are a service provider. You are not a luxury 7-Eleven. You are not open all hours of the night, okay? You need to stop getting steamrolled. You need to take back your power and you need to build a business that you actually love. If not, you are a slave, okay? You are literally trading your body for money, and we all know what that is. So we're going to cut the bullshit right away. You don't have a client problem. You have a boundary problem. Double bookings, midnight DMs. Can I come 20 minutes late? Can you squeeze me in? Energy vampires. I leave literal notes in my system that says PETA, pain in the ass. The clients who think that you are a vending machine for miracles. Okay. You are a human being. You are not a miracle provider. You cannot just wave a wand and fix whatever crisis they're having. You can't fix the fact that they put bleach or box dye on their hair at 12 o'clock at night. You can't fix the fact that you are already booked. You are not an octopus. It is costing you time, it is costing you money, it is costing you energy, it is costing you your freaking sanity. And I get it because I was literally this service provider up until like honestly like a year ago, and my life shifted. I started working with a very, very, very expensive business coach. And they have shown me that my life can be totally different. I now work behind the chair 3 days a week and every other Saturday. So 3.5 days a week. So this guide is going to be your turning point. And if you feel personally attacked, feel free to get in my calendar so that we can actually have a conversation. Because if you feel attacked, I'm probably triggering something for you. Okay. And you have to have an open mindset going into this. I cannot just instantly fix your problems. You have to be aware and accountable for the shit that is happening. And that is the first step to being a recovering people pleaser. Because if you have boundary issues, you are a people pleaser. Okay. So we're going to talk about the psychology behind this, why you don't want to say no. And this is probably what is actually keeping you stuck. You were trained to be a people pleaser, every single person from the time of their birth, right? We were taught in school, we are conditioned, sit down, don't speak up, don't, say no to the teacher, things like that, right? So beauty school teaches you technique, but they do not teach you business psychology. And I really wish that this would stop being the thing. Clients come first, do whatever you can to accommodate. Don't lose the client. There are certain clients that you should lose. There are certain clients that you should have never taken in the first place. You do not need every single client. You need to know your specific target demographic, and you need to put boundaries in place from the moment. This wires your brain to believe that inconvenience equals failing. Okay. Again, you are not an octopus. You cannot accommodate 8 people at once. When your income depends on rebooking, tips, and 5-star reviews, saying no feels like it's financial sabotage. But the reality, stylists with boundaries make way more because they create respect-based demand and not desperation-based chaos. Have you ever been in a situation where you have seen a dip in your book and you start to kind of like mass market and you're like, oh my God, it's slow. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to discount. I need to come in late. Okay. This creates sabotage. You tie your identity to being the helper. You're the fixer, you're the magician, the therapist with scissors. We are often women, we are often moms. Sorry if you were a dude watching this, but like, especially women, we are naturally wired to believe that we are going to fix others, but we have to put our own mask on first. If you are on an airplane and that airplane is going down, they literally teach you to put your own mask on first. You cannot save others if you cannot save yourself. The more burnt out you are, the more annoyed you are, the more you resent your clients, the more impact that's going to have on your business. You don't want to look mean. Listen, saying no doesn't make you look mean. Makes you look like you have standards. The only people that get offended by boundaries are the ones benefiting by you not having any. Okay. And the second you turn around, you ask these people to help you when you've gone out of your way to help them, they're not going to be there to help you. And I'm telling you this because I lost my first business. And the day that I closed my shop, not a single person that I had bent over backwards for years to help were there. Not a single client, not a single staff member, no one, nobody was there. Okay. And again, If this is hitting close to home, you know where to find me. Reach out. We'll get you in my calendar for a quick 20-minute conversation about this. Okay. The simplest and hardest boundary is no. It is the first step and is going to be the hardest. The word no is the most profitable business strategy you will ever implement. Not maybe I can try. I'll see what I can do. Let me move some things around. If it is not bringing you time-based value, the answer is no. Does it make you money? Does it bring you joy? If not, no. What's that saying? And I can't even think of it. If it doesn't bring you money, joy, or orgasms, it should be a no. I think that's not the saying. I can't remember what it is. Anyways, something like that. So how to say no without flinching? I'm not able to squeeze anyone in today. That doesn't work with my schedule. I only communicate through X booking system. I require X notice for changes. I cannot accommodate that, but here's my next available option. And this one's my favorite. Do you have anything at 2? No, my only opening is at 1. Well, do you have anything at 2? How about 1:30? No, my only opening is at 1. I can't miraculous, like people don't realize, but like I'm not an octopus and I cannot miraculously just make 30 minutes of free time appear when it doesn't work. Okay. Sometimes you can also implement what's called a convenience fee. If you do have to shift things around to make this client work, it needs to be expensive, okay? It doesn't matter that they're going to, St. John at 5 o'clock or their wedding party is at 6 o'clock or whatever the case it may be. They should have gotten their stuff organized earlier. It's not on you to fix their problems. You cannot fix people, okay? This goes for dating too. You cannot fix people. So tangible strategies to build deeper boundaries. These are psychological structural tools that protect your energy, your business, and your time. So policy walls, the boundaries that speak for you. You need a cancellation policy, a no-show policy, a reschedule policy, a late arrival policy, price change policy, a consultation before service policy, and communication boundaries. No texting after hours, no social media booking, etc. Okay. And when I say communication boundaries, like they can totally text you at 10 o'clock at night, but you're not going to respond to them, right? I always tell my clients that you can text me whatever the hell you want, because when you think of it, sure, doesn't mean I'm going to respond to you between working hours or once in a blue moon, maybe, right? Even with my own hairstylist, right? You can text the booking system and I will answer you. Or if it's an emergency and you're not coming to work, here's my personal cell. If not, please leave me alone. This is my personal cell phone, right? These are not suggestions. These are non-negotiables, okay? And you can use snippets and you can even have like a policy guide built in there. And if you want a really cool snippet thing, this thing here, which you can put your policies in place, you can literally download that URL link. I will make sure that you get both the video of this and the PDF. If you click on this, it's a tool that allows you to type in keywords. So like, if you can remember your key shortcuts, you can, what's my shortcut here? Hang on. Oh my God, because I'm trying to do it on command. What is it? Z confirm salon. Oh my God, what is it? Now that I'm trying to do it, hang on. Hang on, hold on. So Z salon confirm. That's why it's not working. There's a spelling error. So provided I didn't have spelling errors, when I typed in Z salon thing, it would show just a couple special notes and it would send this exact address, right? So that's one way to get around boundaries. It's just have snippet messages. So it's like, you don't even have to think about it. It's like, this is how you book. This is my policy. So I'll leave that there for you. And you can use that guy to your own accord. It's nice because it syncs between all your computers. All your staff can have access to it. It's amazing. So tip, put your policies everywhere. Booking sites, welcome forms, emails, intake forms, freaking put a sign up at the front of the salon, like everywhere. Tools protect you from having to verbally fight every battle. Okay? Time blocking with teeth. Your schedule is not a Jenga tower for clients to rearrange. Block your lunch, block your admin time, supply ordering, education time, family time, mental reset time, hard stop at the end of the day. Okay? If it's not in your calendar, clients will bulldoze it. It's different between running late with the client and staying late with the client, right? And also that's where a whole other area where you got to figure out why you ran late, right? Did something go wrong? Did you do something wrong? Did you underquote? Did you overquote? Right? That's a whole other topic. But use automations that say, hang on. So stop the instant response habit. Like I kind of mentioned, you have working hours. You work 9 to 5. You work 9 to 2. I will answer you between these hours. Okay. When I get clients that are like, hey, I don't know if you haven't seen this, but blah, blah, blah. So sometimes it'll be A, thank you for your patience. I've been extremely busy. My next available appointment is B. Okay. Or you'll be like, thanks for my patience, or thanks for your patience. We accommodate messaging within 48 hours. Okay. You can also put this on your Facebook page. If it is, if you have a set check-in response time that you that you respond to clients, it's, Mondays from 10 to 11 and Fridays at 11 to 2 or whatever, you can literally pin that as a post at the top of your Facebook page, right? And then you can literally just repeat that to people too. Okay. Using automations to say, thanks for reaching out. I'll respond during business hours. Watch your anxiety drop and your professionalism skyrocket. People will pay more for premium professionalism. Script your pushback responses. When you already know what to say, you will not freeze. Here are some ready to use scripts. Totally understand. Unfortunately, I cannot make the adjustment, but here are the openings I do. I'm not able to accommodate that request today. Let's book something that works for both of us. I don't take last minute bookings, but here's the next available booking. I can't move forward without a consultation first. Simple, direct, neutral. You do not need to over explain. You do not need to justify why you were saying what you were saying. You just need the clarity. Pre-qualify your clients. Fastest way to stop chaos is to eliminate unaligned clients before they get in your chair using intake forms, required photos, pre-consultation questions, patch test or strand test requirements for estheticians too, skin history, contradictions, etc. Also, this is something I recently just started doing. If something is in your calendar and it's been put there, but now it doesn't align with what you're doing that week, take it out, cancel it. You can cancel appointments, okay? You don't have to work with everyone. If someone refuses the process, that's not your client. Do not take them, okay? It's different at the beginning when you are so open that you are trying to like just build social proof and momentum. But once you have people and you have clients and you are rebooking, that's when you really lock down that I'm not your provider, right? Like I don't do perms. Do not do them. You could not pay me enough money. I will not do them. Learn to sit in discomfort, okay? Putting boundaries in place is so uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. Every moment of discomfort, though, you need to look at as a win. You're like, I was uncomfortable 6 times today. That means you were doing the things, you were doing the hard things, okay? Your chest might tighten, your stomach may flip, your voice may shake. It doesn't mean you're wrong. It means you're rewiring years of conditioning, okay? This goes for everything. Like, look at your bank account daily, track your numbers. When you see, the gaps and it hurts and it physically hurts and you get that tightening chest, know that that tightening means you are winning. That is your nervous system being reset. And it's like a Navy SEAL, they're being conditioned to push past everything. Okay. Discomfort is not danger, it is growth. If you want help pushing through that discomfort, my calendar exists for a reason. Okay. The mindset to become a boundary built beauty pro. Boundaries do not push clients away, they attract better ones. They attract the right clients that love structure, they love clarity, they love knowing how to work with you. People trust professionals if professionals get paid. No protects your yes. When you stop giving yeses away like free samples, your yes becomes powerful, profitable, and aligned. Think about this. Every yes that you say that should have been a no is a no to a yes that could have been. Okay? You are not replaceable in your skill set. Clients act like you are until you stop acting like you are. Let that sit in. Clients act like you are until you stop acting like you are. There is a million service providers out there. There's only one of you. Okay? The more boundaries you have, the more respect you command. You teach people how to treat you. Every time you bend your policies, they learn to bend them again. Every time you stand firm, they learn to stand up. You are training your clients with every interaction. The clients who leave when you set boundaries were never meant to stay. They were not money makers. They were not loyal. They were not aligned. You do not lose money by removing chaos. You make more with intention. To wrap this up, you deserve a business that respects you as much as you respect your clients. The industry was built on burnout, overgiving, and emotional labor. But this new era of beauty pros, we are rewriting that script. You can be kind, you can be firm, you can be accommodating and professional, you can be empathetic and have hard boundaries. You don't need permission to take back your time, your energy, and your value. But if you do want somebody in your corner while you rebuild how you lead clients, oh, hang on, sorry. Just downloading a file on another thing while I was doing this. So anyways, you can be kind but firm. And I think it was Dan Martell that said it, is I can be a good man, but not a nice man. And I was like, huh. As long as you are leading with intention and you're doing everything to serve the people who respect you, that's what really matters, right? And at the end of the day, when you can lead with the level that respects you, that's where you are going to get respect for the things that you want. More time with your kids, more time on vacation, more time doing the clients that you enjoy. You should not come to work feeling burnt out and drained. You should come to work and work should be your happy place. And there's so many different arenas in this beauty industry. If you have areas of passion that you want to explore, the more boundaries you put in place, the more time you have to do the things that you want, right? You want to take more education. You want to build a product line. You want to start offering extensions. You want to go to Europe. Like, if you can be uncomfortable in the moment and you can have these boundaries, it's going to open up so much for you. And if you want somebody in your corner while you lead clients, my calendar is open. We are currently taking clients into our business hub, which is live weekly calls with me. It's not for everyone, but it will definitely help you if this guide shook you. If this made you at all uncomfortable, if it made you a little bit irritable, if you could relate to any of this, let me know. You can grab a slot. I'm going to drop our calendar link here. We are currently in the process of rebuilding calendar links. So if for some reason you get into my calendar link here and it's not working, please let me know. You can also email melissa@balancedhair.com and someone from my team will get back to you ASAP. Technology is not my strong suit. The online stuff, the technology part here is the biggest challenge for me. So if the calendar link is not there, email melissa@balancedhair.com and we'll do it old school manual. I appreciate you and I hope this was able to help you today. And I will drop this guide in below as well.